this is going to be my labor and delivery video. Redo. That don't make any sense. We're gonna redo this labor and delivery video. I kind of rushed through the last one because he was gonna get up soon. I knew that I had to pick him up and I didn't want to show him on the camera at the time. But now that I had revealed him, I decided, let me go back and do that damn video. Guys, when I tell you, my labor and delivery was not what I expected. Let me tell you guys something. I'm like a hippie. I don't like taking medication if it's not necessary. I was all for natural birth. I was even considering getting a doula, getting a midwife. Everyone kept telling me,
ask for the juice. I'm like, no, I want to go natural.
So I gave birth on June 1st. I started to have pain on, let me see, what was that? It was Monday. It wasn't as intense to send my ass to the hospital. Thugging it out. When you're pregnant for the first time, every little pain, you like that vibe. You hear any basketballs or people screaming in the background, the little boys playing basketball in the backyard. Every time I want to do a video, they decide, hey, let's go play basketball. I didn't know if it was contractions I was feeling or Braxton Hicks or him settling into the birth canal. You know, I Google everything. I just couldn't match my pain to anything that I was seeing online. I was growing a little bit concerned. I was like, if it's nothing serious, I'm not gonna go to the hospital. I don't want to be in and out of the hospital. You know, this didn't feel like labor pain. So we went and they sent me to triage. That's where they monitor you, like your baby's heart rate, or if you're having contractions, they'll try to time them, record them on a sheet of paper. From there, they will decide whether or not you're in active labor, early labor. So apparently, the pain that I was having were actual contractions, and I was dilated 1 centimeter. My biggest fear was that I was gonna go over my due date or past my due date, and it would have to medically induce me, and I didn't want that because, like I said, I was a hippie, and I was like, I'm gonna do this natural. I want my body to do this naturally. And they were like, yeah, you're 1 centimeter, you're in early labor. You know, I'm taking this information like, yes. And hubby on the side like,
so we came here but already left. Ain't nothing gonna happen now.
you know, I had to explain to him, listen, it's about to get real. So you buckle up your seatbelt, baby boy, okay? Because this is gonna be a roller coaster. He was like, you know, if you in this much pain now and you ain't even 2 centimeters dilated, not even 5, what makes you think you gonna go through this whole labor and delivery without epidural? And I was getting frustrated because I'm like, listen, okay, I know what I'm doing and I'm gonna get through this. I've read all these things, the side effects of the epidural, and I don't want to put me or my baby through this. So they told me, you're not quite ready yet. Go home, you can labor out at home. And I pulled the nurse to the side and I said, ma'am, am I gonna be pregnant for another week? Because I cannot do this another week. And she was like, you know, I can't tell you. I'm not the baby Buddha. She didn't say that, but I can't tell you. But I have a feeling it's gonna be this week. I don't think you're gonna go past this week pregnant. You know, we went home that night. I tried to get some sleep and I could not sleep. The contractions seemed to have gotten a bit painful from when I left the hospital. And I woke up around maybe 2 a.m. I started editing a video, and when 3 o'clock hit, I got like a pop. It hurt so bad. It made me go like, I was like, what, did my water just break? I didn't feel any gush, so I ran to the bathroom. And for those of you who are pregnant and do your research, or who had children already, I was having my bloody show, and then my contractions immediately started to pick up after that. They were coming every 5 minutes, and I gotta go and wake up hubby. It's about to go down, guys. So I woke him up and I said, wake up, wake up. I'm so dramatic, I ain't say it like that. I was like, guys, you gotta wake up because I think this is it. I'm having my bloody show. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like,
Bruh.
really? I'm sure. I'm 100% positive. So he got up. I know he wasn't taking his sweet time because I was in so much pain. Everything looked slow motion to me. He went to go get the car, and I told him grab the car seat, grab his Mercedes Benz, and put that bitch in the back seat because he's riding home with us in 2 days. I stepped outside, my water broke. I was so happy. So I was like, oh my god. So I told him I think my water broke. And I always wanted to say that, like in the movies, my water broke. And he's like,
Are you sure?
if this guy asks me if I'm sure one more time,
Bruh.
yes, I'm sure. In a way, I don't blame him because throughout this pregnancy, being it was my first, I was so dramatic about everything. I'm sure I feel like I peed my pants. So he was like, all right, we gotta go. Me in a car, rushed us to the hospital, got us there safely, pulled up to the front of the hospital like he was Tom Hanks, hopped out of that car. Anyways, we ran upstairs. I was so pissed off because I was there yesterday. The contract they made me sign yesterday made my ass sign it again while I was in labor. And then another thing that really pissed me off, the nurse that took my vitals, she asked me, have you ever had any medical condition, surgeries, or anything? So she's going through the whole list one by one off the top of her head.
Hepatitis C.
No.
Hepatitis B.
No.
Diabetes.
No.
Anemia.
No.
High blood pressure.
No.
Broken bones.
No.
Hepatitis C. Oh wait, I said that already.
I had to give her a look like, bitch, you really not doing this right now. They sent me to triage and they were monitoring his heart rate and monitoring my contractions. They were coming every 5 minutes. And when they checked me, I was about, I want to say 3 to 4 centimeters dilated. When I hit 5 centimeters, I asked for the epidural. Like every time a contraction came, hubby would tell me,
Breathe. Just breathe.
at one point I just got so pissed off and I squeezed the crap out of his hand and I told him,
No, I don't want to breathe. You breathe.
the nurse was like, okay, so you're about 5 centimeters dilated, so you just gotta get to 10. And then she's about to walk out and I'm like, ma'am, before you go, I would just love if you can call the anesthesiologist and have him set up that epidural. Yes, please have him come with that, please. And then hubby's like,
I thought.
shut up. Yes, please. Room 3. Then he's all trying to ask me, I thought you were trying to go natural. And I'm like, this is not the time to discuss this. So yeah, he came in like 2 minutes later, like, knock, knock, I heard you asked for the juice. He ain't say it like that. He was like, knock, knock, I am hearing that you have requested the epidural. And I was like, yeah, bring it. So he came with a big ass contract. Then I had got it and I just started to feel so much better. My body reacting to the meds, it was like I just was shivering. So my hubby started to get a little worried. He's like,
You alright?
like, yeah, I feel great. And he's like,
You sure?
and I'm like, you asked me if I'm sure again. Then they came and checked me about, I want to say 10:30, and I was 9 centimeters dilated. They were like, girl, you are just progressing wonderfully. They took me to labor and delivery where you actually have the baby. They were like, oh, you're 10 centimeters, but you're at station 1. And like basically the baby was not yet on top. I don't know, it's basically his head was not positioned where he would just come, you know, down, up, whatever. He was in a position where his head was not ready to come out. He had left me in a room for maybe 2 minutes. They stepped out and all of a sudden I got this urge, like I had to take a shit. I was like, oh my god. I remembered that that's the feeling you get when you know, when the baby about to come. So I said, Happy, go get the doctors, go get the nurses. Tell them that I feel like I have to shit really bad. You know, and I'm holding my butt cheeks together. They came in, they like, you ready to push mom? I'm like, yeah. come on, let's set this thing up. So they propped up my legs, and you know, at this point the epidural started to wear off just a little bit, not too much where I feel pain, but just as much that I'm able to control my pushing. They want you to push every time you feel a contraction. I was just pushing like I was constipated, like I wanted to get that turd out. And my doctor, she started telling me, listen, every time you feel a contraction, just push. Push like you're gonna take a shit. And I could do that. I was pushing for maybe like 25 minutes. That pushing is no joke. You see unicorns, you see race cars, different type of things mentally. Like the minute you feel like you're on cloud 9, gave me oxygen, mouth felt so dry. Finally, just came right out. I just started bawling like a little baby. I was just so relieved. I was relieved because I'm glad that I was able to have a vaginal birth. He was 6 pounds, 14 ounces, and he was 19 and 1/4 inches tall. He's a month old now. Guys, I tell you, I cannot thank God enough for bringing me through such a great experience. I would. And guys, I wanted you guys to meet my baby. Oh, he's a little he has a little double chin. But this is my baby Johan, and he is a wonderful baby, and I think he's hungry. He's always hungry. He can eat. Like, I love him so much. Me and hubby just stare at him like, wow. Laughs with you. He loves to smile. I know he gets that from us. Mommy and Daddy love you so much. But yeah, guys, so thank you for watching, and I hope I got everything this time in this video. Bye. Say bye, Johan.
Yeah, whatever, bye.